question, Tori. We don't know how, how they found out about this, but they were on the scene they've been on the scene for about an hour and a half now.
Yeah, and it looks like the robot is now moving into the garage where the explosive devices, these grenades, may be, and it looks like it's moving very cautiously, and looks like a pretty technical device.
Yeah, and Sal, I don't know if you said it off the top, and I apologize if you did, but in regards, you keep saying grenades plural. Is it inside a box, or do we know how many grenades?
Actually, I don't know. I know that they are reportedly grenades. That's what we've heard from the police department. We don't know if they're in a box or if they're in a vehicle or where they are, but you can see that they're keeping people away, and they're, obviously they're being very careful with this situation. We're not sure if these grenades, I don't know if they have a way of knowing, Mike, if these grenades are live or maybe they're not, but obviously you have to take all precautions. You have this little robot here. It's going to move them, and I'm not sure how long Potrero Avenue is going to be closed, but it not looking good for this area of town right now.
Yeah, so that's going to be a problem potentially for a while as the robot moves into that garage where these grenades apparently are located. Looks to be like a residential garage there. Again, this is happening at Potrero between 18th and 19th, and as Sal said, this is normally an extremely busy area, but there are police and parking enforcement officers blocking off this area, and they've even advised the police to squat down below the cars, and our cameras being kept at quite a distance away, but we can certainly zoom in pretty closely to see some of the activity that is going on there.
And sometimes being out at those situations, usually you'll see the bomb squad out there in those big suits, protective suits, but in this instance, at least from our perspective at this angle, I haven't seen any of those gentlemen or ladies yet in those suits, strictly just the robot in there. Maybe they're getting dressed down at that truck where you see their kind of command center, the bomb squad's command center. Obviously, they brought out everyone to the scene if it's that serious of a situation to bring out the entire bomb squad and the units there. Again, the robot in the screen picking up some sort of object there. I can't quite tell from that if it's a bag or if it actually is some type of a grenade in a bag. It looks like it is a bag.
Yeah.
Moving back to the truck area.
Yeah, so it looks like it's grabbed a suspicious item and will presumably bring it back to the truck that we saw that it was next to, and we'll try to do some testing to see whether it is live or not, whether it is flammable or could cause any kind of damage to the area. So it's pretty interesting watching this unfold right in front of us, and you never know what could happen. Again, that's why police are being so cautious. Happening again at 19th and Potrero in San Francisco. So if you are in that area, you're certainly advised to stay away.
We probably should amend it to it's closest to 18th Potrero, 18th and Potrero, because that's where our cameraman is standing. Oh my goodness!
What was that?
The thing just, did you see that, Mike? That
no,
it just fell out.
It
was like, was that a grenade that just fell out of that thing?
Something just fell out of the bag.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is this is kind of hairy work here as we see this robot thing moving the grenades. You wonder why grenades were in a residential building. Obviously, this is a very dangerous situation. There's a gym next door to this building. It's called New Generation Health. And this is one of San Francisco's busiest streets. Doesn't look like it now, but can you imagine? I mean, you can imagine why police are being so careful with these grenades that have been found, because if they go off, it could have been very dangerous to someone just driving by. There it is. Yeah.
Don't run over it.
Oh gosh.
Maybe they don't see it. The front tire is on the grenade.
Yeah, this is, oh my goodness, he's rolling over the grenade. Are you kidding me here?
Okay, yeah, it's just rolled off the sidewalk, it sounds like.
I wonder where the operator is in conjunction with the robot, if he can, I mean, they have a camera mounted on the robot, but probably could not see the grenade right next to the tire at that time. And you could see, I think the pin was still in it too. Again, we don't know for certain, right, Sal, if this thing is live?
We don't know for certain, and obviously they're taking all precautions. Well, we don't know what they know, Mike, but we do know that they're being very cautious. I mean, even if these things are determined later to be inactive, you obviously have to be really careful with this. And judging by the seriousness of the tone of the officers I heard talking about this, I would say that they think that these grenades could possibly be a hazard, so they're taking all these precautions.
Yeah, and there's lots of different kinds of grenades. I mean, there are some smoke grenades, for example, that merely burn and release smoke, but there are others that explode, can project shrapnel. Small grenade has what they call an effective kill radius of roughly 5 meters. A large grenade has an effective casualty radius of roughly 15 meters. So that's why I would assume they're keeping people far away, because if this happens to be a live grenade that would project shrapnel, it could be very dangerous and very hazardous for people, obviously, in the area.
I don't know if we know it's live, but I know what we do know is we just saw that robot run over what definitely appeared to look like a grenade. And it's going backwards now, maybe trying to retrieve it.
Yeah, trying to pick it up. So I would presume it's going to try and put that grenade into some kind of device on the truck to determine its status and just how dangerous it is at this point. But again, we don't know what kind of grenade it is or what it was doing in this garage that, as Sal mentioned, is along a very busy road, street in San Francisco, Potrero, between 18th and 19th. So this is, again, a story that we are certainly bringing to you live and trying to explain it to you as it unfolds in front of us, and trying to figure out exactly what is going on.
Sal, you mentioned 18th and Potrero Avenue. Have you heard anything out there in regards to the Muni and being rerouted in the area?
Yeah, some of the bus lines, Mike, have been rerouted in this area. We have 2 bus lines that run through here. They're on trolley, so they can't just like turn around and go down a few blocks. So ostensibly they're delayed in this area. No word if Muni's going to run coaches that are diesel coaches. They're going to bring them out from the yard to supplement that service. But just to recap, about 45 minutes ago or so, we found out that San Francisco police had closed off Potrero between 18th and 20th, let's say. They have kind of a wide berth here. They've closed some other streets because of explosives found in a garage along Potrero in an apartment building. In the garage there, police figured out what they were, and they immediately called the bomb squad and shut down one of San Francisco's busiest streets this morning. You're looking live at this robot that's trying to collect the grenade that rolled onto the ground, rather dramatic fashion. We were looking at it rolling over, and it was kind of scary to watch. Obviously, people are being kept away, and right now, Potrero Avenue is shut down. And
it looks like another mini robot kind of rolled into the forefront of the screen. I don't know if that has an additional camera mounted on top of it, giving police an extra perspective as they pick up this grenade.
Yeah, it looks like the pincher device is closing in on it, trying to bring it up and then do a test on it and then possibly dismantle it so that it is no longer a hazard. But we don't know if this is the only grenade that's there,
right,
or if there are other ones. And again, what type of grenade it is still unknown at this point. Again, we do have a camera person who is on the scene, but quite a distance away for safety reasons, obviously. And again, you could see the area cordoned off and absolutely no activity at this point in the area other than this robot and police devices and cars that are trying to make sure this comes to a safe conclusion.
18th and Potrero Avenue, the entire block there shut down to traffic, both vehicles and pedestrian traffic. One building there, a residential building, has been evacuated. Some other businesses in the area. Sal had mentioned that a gym was out there. That has been shut down to people as this robot, there you see the grenade in its grasp, makes its way to a police vehicle, some sort of large kind of tank where they open up the door, they drop it in for safety, they close it, probably drive it away to a safe location, test it to see if it is in fact a live grenade, and if fact it is, then probably detonate it within that that tank.
You wonder how, I mean, I just heard that they're not sure if this is a real or live grenade. The address we're being given now by police is 650 Potrero Avenue. And as I look it up on one of these satellite systems, it is indeed that apartment building we're looking at here. I'm just wondering how they discovered this, because they discovered this at about 7:15 a.m.
Right.
And then they got the bomb squad out there. And here are the closures. Potrero has been closed between Mariposa at 19th Street. 18th Street is closed between Hampshire and Utah. And again, the Muni buses are being rerouted along Potrero Avenue.
Yeah, we know that the grenade was in a bag. We saw it drop out. We know that it came from the garage. And to lean on your point there, Sal, yeah, we don't know if it was a tip that came in or maybe someone was cleaning out the garage and just happened to stumble upon this grenade inside the bag. So it will be interesting as this story unfolds to find out exactly how police were alerted to this situation on the 600 block of Potrero Ave.
Yeah, and that does happen. Sometimes people store things and then move, and new people come in and discover unsuspected devices and don't know what it is. But it looks like the robot is still moving around and trying to possibly pick up another item. It's amazing how accurate it can be with the person who is operating this robot being obviously quite a safe distance away. And it looks like actually 2 robots there on the scene that are involved in this procedure at this